Where you're going to watch the edge rushers just go get the quarterback.
David Bailey bearing down, it is a sack, and it's Skylar Gill-Howard. Bailey applied pressure from the edge. Gill-Howard cleaned it up inside. 4th down.
Now, like I was saying, you get into a 3rd and long situation, that's exactly where they're going to be. You see David Bailey on the right side of your screen. The thing that jumps out when you watch his film is how good.
Freshman from Beloit, Ohio. Went to West Branch, about 25 miles southeast of Kent, and he gets a rude welcome in Lubbock. Whew. David Bailey, the one they've all been talking about.
Been a bunch of NFL scouts out here this week, and many of them showing up to see the Stanford transfer. David Bailey, who gets a one-on-one matchup and just immediately sheds the left tackle. Speed to power, and that's why Coach said you can't pat the baby.
Pressure, down he goes. Once again, the heat is on. And David Bailey, the defensive end, 6'3", 250, Irvine, California.
18. But this is a clear and resounding message to the rest of the Big 12 Conference.
3rd down and 8. Dampier in trouble, and he's sacked. David Bailey gets to him.
Houston 1 of 4 on 3rd down. They'll try to get a chunk of it here and then go for it on 4th down, you would imagine. Wigman with time hit, fumbles the ball, and it's recovered by the Cougars. David Bailey chopped it free. Abasale, the left tackle, able to recover it for Houston.
Well, David Bailey is so strong. He's got good hands. Watch him continue to work as he's going to get to Connor Wigman. Never gives up, continues his rush, power, rips off late, and with that right arm gets the ball out. And Joey McGuire has made the whole thing go.
Chris to throw, pressure on, and Chris is sacked back at the 19-yard line by David Bailey, who is a part of that transfer class, ranked number 9 by ESPN, projected 1st-round pick from Stanford.
Boy, watch the hands and watch the dip off the edge. Gets so low whenever he goes with his rip. Romello Height coming off the other edge, and it's perfect.
By rushing 4. We'll see what they bring on a 3rd down and 11. It's a delayed blitz, and they get there, and Bailey finishes the deal. It was Height first, and Bailey, you said it off the top. They crashed in together, a loss of 15.
These two guys are a menace to the quarterback in the pocket, and you're going to see Romello Height comes from here. David Bailey is on the outside. Height standing around in that spinner look, comes off the right edge. Both of those guys are the same side. You got to be kidding me. The quarterback is running for.
They feel like Cam Pickett is much healthier now and running better, and you see it there.
Oh, good night. David Bailey in a heartbeat. He graduated from Stanford in under 4 years, and he runs like this.
I want you guys to watch how beautiful this spin move is by David Bailey. Upfield, whoop! Hit him with a spin cycle, and then made Jalen Daniels do a spin. But he's also making the special ones as well.
Daniels with a pump. He's going to roll to his right, and he is going to break free. He lost the ball. He crawls for it and picks it up at the 10-yard line.
Well, we said he's making the easy plays, but right here, David Bailey does a nice job wrapping him up, and that ball being in one hand. That's why we always say as a quarterback, keep 2 hands on the football.
To the 17 and a half. It's a long way, especially when these guys are coming for you. Bailey first, Holmes second, down he went.
Oh my goodness. Look at that smile on David Bailey's face. And we asked him this week, hey, what do you think about when you rush the passer? He says, get up the field. And you're going to see him get up the field. Then you're going to see Romello Height loop back inside. One gets him on the front. The other 2 get him on the side. Jalen Daniels is going to be really sore tomorrow. He's taking a lot of hits.
Drive. Before that pressure got to Levin. And he is pressured here, and down he goes into a herd of Red Raiders. It's Bailey, the nation's leader in sacks, getting home for the first time.
Bailey and Rodriguez, just watch him work. He's standing up right there. They let him have some freedom. That's actually a new position for him to line up to the field, play that inside. Ben Roberts, that boundary, but he's moved around today.
He's up to the field side here, and he's home again! Changing changing up the look. The result is the same for David Bailey. Back-to-back sacks.
You can only do this so many times. Here he is right here, one-on-one, right there after the chip from Mateer. That's one of those ones.
Work out of empty here. 3rd down and 9. For Kansas State. Oh, goodness. Look out. David Bailey, the sack leader in the nation, gets home again.
Oh, my goodness. The boogeyman right here off the edge. David Bailey, watch this first step. Boom! Gets vertical, nobody's got a chance, and he gets to the quarterback. You don't even have an opportunity to see
focus, and they can set up their play action to hit him on shots downfield.
Out of the huddle quickly, but Texas Tech invades the backfield. And David Bailey continues to do it all. Drop Martin for a loss. It's 4th down, and that's going to change the decision now for Sitake.
Chris, watch how he slow plays it and then comes down. He should have pulled that. You can see he's frustrated with himself. He pulls this, and he's got a 1st down. He rode it. He stayed on it long, but I think Bailey did a good job.
56% on the year on conversions. Jackson's in trouble and down. David Bailey, he is a sack machine. 4 big tackles, 1 for a loss in that BYU win a week ago. 12.5 sacks on the season. And great field position now for Texas Tech.
This is what you don't want. You know that they're going to throw the ball where these pass rushers are going to get off the ball quickly, beat the hands down, and get to Taven Jackson. David Bailey.
They're this close. They played the game with all due respect as Bachmeier falls on the ball to 13 people in a room who are looking at Metro. More on 3rd and 8. Pressure, and they get to him. He is sacked by the best in the biz, David Bailey.
Tackle on Alex Harkey out here, and they've got him one-on-one. They're deciding not to chip with the running back, and against the speed and quickness of David Bailey, that is not a great idea. When offensive coordinators have left their tackles on islands against that guy,